Okay.
You look way too serious.
I'll tell you what,
I can tell.
Check 2. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's my baby.
Yeah.
I've had this thing for 20 years, man. It's never led me astray. Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Thank you so much.
I wish I had lukewarm for you.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind the cold. It just doesn't seem good. I know some people are particularly.
I'm particular.
I'll take whatever's in front of me.
Beer, wine, water. Oh yeah, here's a strawberry if you want to put her on that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Great. All right.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Magwire, one of his first influences with the Beatles. So rather than my trying to give a bio of him, I'm going to give you an impromptu interview. Tell me about your introduction to the Beatles.
I think from the time I was born, my dad's a John Lennon nut, so I grew up with Beatles songs surrounding me from the second I could listen to music. But Rubber Soul was my first introduction, the first album I listened to, which is still my all-time favorite.
You probably know several, at least, songs from that album too.
Yes. I can just do a whole Beatles set.
Yeah.
That's another time.
And I understand you won the songwriting contest in 2022, the John Lennon's contest.
I did. I won the Lennon Award, which is the Song of the Year for the full category, and it's for this year. It was submitted in 2022, so now I'm still up for the Song of the Year for the overall competition. So I'll find that out in July. But that's the $20,000 award, which would be pretty awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and leave this microphone here. I like the way this one sounds in case you want to use it. Anyway, with no further ado, I'm going to give you Sean Magwire. Please welcome Sean Magwire.
Thanks, everybody. Yeah, can I get just a little more of my vocal? Thank you so much.
Baby, I'll be a rock star, baby. Play on the big old stage. Spend my money on booze and honeys. Some things never change. Travel the whole damn world to find only a single truth. Then no matter where I go, my favorite view is coming home to you. Well, baby, I'll be a big star, baby. Play on the silver screen. Give me an agent in a PR rep to put me in a magazine. Soak in the bad adulation like a July summer sun. But of all the stars on the boulevard, you're my favorite one. Favorite one. So baby, I'll move to Paris, find an accent in a silver cup. Maybe I'll take a one-way ride to the shores of never. But none of those come close to the place where I call home. Right there in your arms, my love. So I'm gonna be your lover, baby. I'm gonna be your man. Give you the time that you deserve. Give you all I can. Drink some wine most of the time. Fall asleep at 10. Oh, I'm gonna be your lover, baby. I'm gonna be your man. I'm gonna be your man.
All right. That's a new one. It's called Rockstar, baby. It's a marriage of the, when you first start playing guitar when you're 14, 15 or whatever, and you dream about being a rock star and like all the things that come with it, and then you turn 37 and have 2 kids and a wife, and you realize that's way more important than all those other things. So it's the marriage of the two.
When you get 80, you'll change your mind again.
And you go back to the way it was before, the booze and the honeys. Yeah? I got a few more years before that, but it'll be fun. Alright. Well, I am so excited to be here with y'all. I'm from Massachusetts, but as I said earlier in the showcase, I was born and raised in the fine state of Indiana. We got a little bit of a twang in Indiana. I was in the northeast part of the state, but so excited to be here with everybody. Hold on, I think my capo's still in the bag. Give me a second. Yeah, okay. Gonna need that. Alright, so this next song I wrote about my 3-legged dog, Lulabelle. She's a 3-legged black lab. When my wife and I first got married, we lived in Chicago in a studio apartment. 2 weeks after we were married, we did the illogical thing of going down to the pound and adopting a dog and bringing her back to that studio apartment where the living room was the kitchen and the kitchen was the bathroom and the closet. This song was born out of a day I was taking a shower and I could hear something happening outside in the living room, and I went out and the dog had shredded the whole second half of my couch. So it was either throw the dog out the window or write a song about her. And luckily for Lulabelle, I wrote a song about her. It's called Oak Bell. Feel free to stomp your feet if you feel inclined.
Oh Bill, oh Bill, oh Bill, oh Bill, oh Bill, Bill, oh Bill, oh Bill, oh Bill, oh Bill. Well, I had me a woman and I did her well. Oh Bill, oh Bill, oh Bill. She gave me loving, she gave me hell. Oh Bill, oh Bill, oh Bill. Well, she took my money, she took my health. Oh Bill, oh Bill. Oh, Bill, but I won't forget the way she is. Oh, Bill, oh, Bill. Brought me down to my knees, yeah. She made a poor man cry. She brought me down to my knees, yeah. She made a poor man lie. Told me, son, I'm gonna take your hand. Oh, Bill, oh, Bill, oh, Bill. I treat you like you was a man. Oh, Bill, oh, Bill, oh, Bill. Well, she stole my heart, she stole my land. Oh, Bill, oh, Bill, oh, Bill. But I won't forget the way she ran. Oh, Bill, oh, Bill, oh, Bill. Brought me down to my knees, yeah. Made a poor man cry. She brought me down to my knees, yeah. She made a poor man lie. and I tell my wife. She brought me down to my knees, yeah. Then the poem and died. Thank you very much. You'll be happy to learn Lulabelle is alive and well, almost 10 years old now. Still crazy as the day I met her. Alright, this next song is one I played earlier today at the songwriting contest. And it's a song, so we didn't get to really talk about the songs at all. I just wanted to kind of judge the music for the music. But the backstory on this one is I have two beautiful children. I have a son named Patrick who's about to turn 6, and a daughter named Cora Claire who is she just turned 4 in December. And Cora's got her own song. She had a song on the last album. But Patrick, for whatever reason, it was just, the moment wasn't right to do the song. And about a month or 2 ago, I wrote this one for him. And it's a song called Believer, and it's a song that I hope he listens to in 20 years and goes, hey, Dad knew what he was talking about, you know? And it's a song about embracing both the ups and the downs, the rights and the wrongs, the good and the bad, because they all make us who we are and they all bring us to moments like this. So this is called Believer. Everything gonna turn out just fine. I'm only believing tonight. Cause if hearts are for breaking, sign me up for the title fight. I'm only believing tonight. So here's to the ups and downs. Here's to the spinning round. Here's to the rain that falls upon my face. Here's to the rights and wrongs. Here's to every single song that I sing. Here's to believing. On the slow drag, just wind me up and watch me fly. I'm only believing tonight. Cause it's been so long since I lost my faith and I lost my mind. But I'm all in believing tonight. So here's to the ups and downs. Here's to the spinning round. Here's to the rain that falls upon my face. Here's to the rights and wrongs. Here's to every single song that I sing. Here's to believing. And the hardest part of living is the pain you feel when it goes to waste. And sometimes the bottom is the only wild, be honest, and be brave. I got a feeling that everything gonna turn out just fine. I'm all in believing. Tonight, so cheers to the ups and downs. Cheers to the spinning round. Cheers to the rain that falls upon my face. Cheers to the rights and wrongs. Cheers to every single song that I sing. Cheers to believing. Cheers to believing. Cheers to believing.
Thank you so very much. They'll probably listen to it and go, oh, yeah, jeez. So, I got a buddy in town. My best friend Jack from Chicago is here, and this is his guitar. He flew up from Chicago for me so I could have two guitars to play and wouldn't have to detune for y'all. So, let's give it up for Jack. Thank you, buddy. Dude, Eastman guitars, man. If you're a guitarist, these things are beautiful. So I'm going to do the other song I played at the songwriter competition this morning. This is a song that I wrote for my wife. I don't know about you guys, but I suffer from foot and mouth syndrome. And instead of taking responsibility, I tried to blame someone else. And I went back to the beginning of time. And I blamed Adam. This song's called Eve.
I was born with a restless soul, a hurricane of light in the darkness of the cold. As the years roll by, it getting brighter and bold. As I was born with a restless soul, she was born with a heart of gold. The tarnish of the world can never touch your deepest folds. As the years go by, she gets brighter and bold. She was born with a heart of gold. Ever since Eden, man's been chasing his tail. Falling in love is the best damn thing he's ever felt. Just like that apple, so soft and so sweet, man just can't ever hold on to anything. You were mine and I was yours. Delicate ballet on a tightrope walking course. As the miles roll by, we kept begging for more. 'Cause you were mine and I was yours. But fear is a curious thing, creeps in like a honeybee, leaves you with a sting, and you can't ever shake the damage it brings. 'Cause fear is a curious thing. Ever since Eden, man's been chasing his tail. Just falling in love is the best damn thing he's ever felt. But just like that apple, so soft and so sweet, man just can't ever hold on to anything. just like that apple, so soft, so sweet. Man just can't ever hold on in me.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so I blame Adam, man, all the way back to the beginning. That dang apple. All right, I'm gonna do another one in this tuning. Maximize my time with Jack's guitar. So I grew up in Indiana, but my dad is born and raised in Nebraska. Any Huskers here? Right on. Where are you from in Nebraska? Nice. My dad's from Spencer, which if you if you know where Norfolk is, we're like 45 minutes to an hour north of Norfolk. But I was brainwashed, and I know I'm in Longhorn country. Is this Longhorn country here? Yeah, Hook 'em Horns. So not anymore. We're not really rivals anymore. But I went to the University of Nebraska for undergrad, so I'm a Husker. And this song I wrote about the state of Nebraska and about living on the plains. And even though I live in Massachusetts now, my wife is from Massachusetts, so we settled out there. We decided to raise a family there, but my heart will always lie in the heartland. And this is about the fine state of Nebraska. Have you ever seen the sunset? Fields outside of Lincoln. Have you ever held the beauty of a moonlit night? Have you ever heard the wolf cry, the song of redemption, a haunting revelation of the changing times? Well, I have, and I always will. Well, have you ever felt the thunder roll on the horizon? Have you ever chased the fury of a bird in flight? Have you ever raised a glass to thank the Lord above for the rain and the healing light? So I will sing of hallelujah, I will dream of amen. Just in the place I will surrender where my journey ends. Well, have you ever tasted freedom rolling across the prairies? Have you ever calmed the whispers of a lonely pine? Have you ever burned so alive with heaven on your side? And as you stare into the deep blue sky, you could fly. So I will sing of hallelujah, I will dream of amen. 'Cause in the place I will surrender where my journey ends.
of hallelujah. I will dream of amen. 'Cause in the plains I will surrender where my journey ends. Thank you very much. I miss those old Big 12 rivalries. We're in the Big 10 now, and it's just not the same at all. Alright, so I got a song about the end of the world. I feel like every songwriter has that in their repertoire. It's been a lot easier to fantasize about that lately, everything going on in the world. So I thought, if I knew the end of the world was coming, what would I do? What would be the first things I would do? Well, I'd go skinny dipping in the ocean. I've never done that before. I'd drive a car without headlights. What's the worst thing that can happen? And then I make amends with everybody most everybody I wronged. The song's called It Moves Me. If the world is ending, I'll take my coat check now, grab my keys and run myself the hell out of this town. Drive my car with no headlights to the nearest public beach. Strip away my clothes and walk alone into the deep. It's the way that I can't keep. It's the way it moves me. If the world is empty, I'll take back all I said. Like the night I fell asleep on the floor next to your bed. We fought about some stupid sheets, and I said I was done. In my head, I was captured in the orbit of your sun. It's the way that I can't keep. It's the way it moves me. Everything there was to be. Suddenly a fragment of the past, lost in memory. Well, if the world is ending, I'll take the love I've made. Ones I lost, ones I found, ones I've broken and I saved. I piece it all together just before the lights go dark and fall asleep in silence to the promise of a spark. It's the way that I can't keep. It's the way it moves me. Thank you so much.
So I know, being from the Midwest, we pride ourselves on Midwestern hospitality, but you folks down here in Texas do it much, much better. I've been very blessed to be down here. So it was quite the journey yesterday getting here. So I flew out of Providence, Rhode Island, connected through Washington, D.C., and then came to Dallas. We got 20 minutes outside of Dallas, and the pilot came on and said, "Really sorry, guys, but we're gonna have to divert to Houston and sit there on the tarmac." So we sat on the tarmac for a few hours, but it's cool because I got to cross another city off my list. I've never been to Houston. It looked great from the air. The airport was very nice, but I didn't get in till 3 in the morning. But I'm a dad of 2, so all you parents know, like 3-4 hours of sleep is a beautiful thing. So I'm good. I'm flying on coffee. It's cool. But needless to say, everybody I've interacted with so far today here has been amazing. So polite, so accommodating, and I'm going to speak your wonders back in Massachusetts when I get back. So thank you so much. I appreciate your hospitality. All right, so let's do this one. We were joking earlier about writing positive songs, and this one's definitely a downer, so buckle up. But I grew up in Indiana, and I was educated in Nebraska, and all I knew were cornfields. And then I took a job outside of Los Angeles for a year, running a ticket office for a minor league baseball team, which at the time was the Houston Astros High A affiliate, the Lancaster Jethawks. But I had a little bit of culture shock moving from the fields to LA. And so this is a song I wrote to kind of memorialize my time out there. I ran as fast back to the Midwest as I could after the year was done. But it's called For the City.
Where I come from, these are the things I know. Never let your woman go, never break her heart. Oh, but where I come from, there's only miles of broken roads, only love that'll never grow. It ends before it starts. Where I come from, you die for the things you own. You never let your weakness show. You never pray to God. Oh, but where I come from, heaven is the full man's goal. Lead you anywhere but home, lead you to nowhere. But I will run, I will run, I will run, run away. I will run, I will run, run away. Deep in the valley of concrete and alleys, the stars never shine through the haze. I must get rid of my faith, get rid of my face, change my philosophy. Like holes in the pavement, I fall through the pages and oh, I got lost in the rain. Take me the furthest away that I can be safe in the place that is haunting me. I will run, I will run, I will run, run away. I will run, I will run, 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 run away. Where I come from, these are the things I know. Never let your woman go, and never break her heart. Thank you so much. Yeah, that one doesn't get any better. There's no hope for you know. Except as I was sitting on the plane back to Indiana. I don't have a watch up here. How am I doing on time? Am I good? Perfect. I timed this. All right, so when I lived in Chicago for five years, lived in Chicago, I had a bluegrass band called the Lulabelles. Jack's actually got the shirt on, which is crazy. We sold shirts for like a few gigs once. But this is a song that was one of ours that I wrote for that band. We were a straight bluegrass band. It was called Tonight. It's a song about being out on the road and missing your woman, being at the end of a long tour and spending your last hour back on the train to get home to her. I feel alone. I've been stranded at the corner, worried down in faith, and I'm hoping that this train will take me far away. 'Cause honey, I'm coming home tonight. Just outside my door, there's a full moon and it's rising, calling out the cry for more, and I'm stuck behind the man from long before. Yeah, 'cause honey, I'm coming home tonight. All my bags are packed, all my plans are set, all the money I had is up and left. So I'm sitting here waiting for the tears, 'cause honey, I'm coming home tonight. You have to imagine a ripping fiddle solo right here. And an upright bass. I could not fit them in my luggage for today. Oh Lord, I'm waiting for my chariot to fly just beyond my reach on a cold and lonely night. They're on every corner as I open up my eyes. Yeah. 'Cause honey, I'm coming home tonight. Yeah. All my bags are packed, all my plans are set, all the money I had is up and left. So I'm sitting here waiting for the tears, 'cause honey, I'm coming home tonight. All my bags are packed, all my plans are set, all the money I had is up and left. And for 3 long years I never shed a tear. 'Cause honey, I'll be home tonight. Yes, I will. Thank you so much. My daddy always told me, end on the 7th. I got 2 more if that's good. Cool? All right. I'm playing a bunch of new stuff. So thank you. Well, everything's new to you guys, but thank you for letting me try some of this stuff out. This is another new one. I wrote it about my grandfather. He passed away 7 years ago, this past February. And he was my hero. He was my favorite person in the whole world. I spent every day of my life with him. He's a Korean War veteran, ran a print and press for 35 years, owned his own printing business, raised a beautiful family, and taught me so many amazing things. He taught me how to swear properly, taught me how to fix cars, taught me how to drive a car. So I condensed all my favorite stories with him into a 4-minute song. Could have been 20, but I had to go with 4. So this is best we can do. Well, my grandpa always said, there ain't no atheist in the foxhole, but one believer standing when the shit has hit the fan. And he always said to pray, no matter how the chips fall, even if the outcome still leaves a bitter taste. And the closest that you come to seeing pure perfection is the laughter and the smile upon your lover's face. So we'll be grateful for the time and the breath that we are given, for we are only specks in the fleeting depths of space. You really said that one. Once he sat me down and he told me something special, some knowledge that a young boy surely couldn't be without. He said close only counts in certain circumstances, like winning silver medals or throwing horseshoes and grenades. It's been years since that day that I can feel his wisdom creeping around my head when there's decisions to be made. And I'll always stop and think which path he would have told me. He just said to make the choice that was the hardest to obtain. So I want to live for him, and I want to live for you. 'Cause we all breathe the same, we all believe the same, we all do the best we can do. Yes, we do. Well, my grandpa showed me how to drive an automatic. He said cruising with a stick shift probably wasn't in my cards. And he tried to teach me things out of popular mechanics, but got angry when I made the simple fix seem so damn hard. So he told me when I grow up, I should hire only the experts and let them diagnose all of my brokenness and scars. 'Cause being vulnerable was at the root of all my talent, and I'd benefit the most if I could just let down my guard. So I will live for him, and I will live for you, and you, and you, and you. 'Cause we all breathe the same, we all bleed the same, we all do the best we can do. Yes, we do. My grandpa always said he loved me forever. The love as strong as ours would follow deeper than the grave. So tonight when I lay down next to my wife and both my children, I'll know he's right beside me as I finally start to pray. Thank you very much. I wish you could have met my grandpa. That was a man. All right, I got one song left. Feel so inclined, I have some CDs and some stickers and some download cards if people don't buy CDs anymore, because I heard that's not a thing anymore, for sale.
for take, like if you don't have any money, you want to take one, take them with you. I got business cards over there. You can take as many of those as you want. But more importantly, if you go over there and scan that QR code on top, it's got all my social media. I would love to connect with every single one of you guys. So scan that at least and add me on Instagram and Twitter and stuff. Because that's what this is all about, right? Building relationships and connections. And now I feel personally connected to the state of Texas. And I cannot wait to come back. So thank you so very much.
All right, cool.
Right, so this song, my last song, is another Lulabelle song. And coincidentally, we won the grand prize in the John Lennon folk category for this song 8 years ago, I think it was at this point. But it's a song that I always play last. There's never going to be another song that goes after this one in the set. And it's a song I wrote when I first moved to Chicago as a 24, I think, when I moved to Chicago. Had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, didn't know what my path was. My brother and he had just graduated college. And I was living in Indiana at the time, so a couple hours from Chicago. Graduated college and said, "What are you going to do with your life, man?" He's like, "I don't know, what are you doing?" I said, "I have no idea." So we moved to Chicago without jobs, found an apartment, and the rest is history. So this song is about that journey through my 20s and realizing that, not to put too much pressure on myself because where I was at in that moment was where I was supposed to be. It's a song called Between the Cracks. Feet on the ground, forcing the sounds of our proximity to flight. Old enough to feel it, young enough to try. Lost by design, ignoring the signs of our deliberate demise. Old enough to feel it, young enough to hide. And fall asleep, dream of the life, 'cause this is where I belong, right between the cracks. This is where I belong, not the future nor the past. This is where I belong. Hard as it may be, somewhere I can breathe. Caught in skies, falling over branches we have climbed, high enough to reach it, low enough to find. And fall asleep, dream of the light. This is where I belong, right between the cracks. This is where I belong, not the future nor the past. This is where I belong. Hard as it may be, somewhere I can breathe. Open the doors and run to the hillside. Follow the lights and throw yourself into flight. Open the doors and run to the hillside. Follow the lights and throw yourself into flight. Open the doors and run to the hillside.
follow the lights and throw yourself into light. 'Cause this is where I belong, right between the cracks. This is where I belong, not the future nor the past. This is where I belong. Hard as it may be, somewhere right. This is where I belong, right between the cracks. This is where I belong, not the future nor the past. This is where I belong. Hard as it may be, somewhere I can breathe. Thank you so very much. My name is Magwire. Come hit me up at the table. Stick around for some awesome music, some awesome songwriters. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye.